So this is Duke. Say hello, Duke. He is going to be picking out my makeup for today's look. And I'm going to put off the items right here on my carpet. And then he's going to choose which one he wants. And then I'll go with that product, whichever he chooses. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Adriana. I know it has been at least 6 months since the last time that I uploaded a video, but I had a lot of stuff going on. As you guys know, I am in the military and it is a little complicated. Everything just piles up and there's really no time for me to be doing videos for you guys, which I do apologize. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a twist. So the video usually, or the original videos, are my followers choose my makeup or my sister chooses my makeup and stuff like that. In this case, I'm going to be doing my corgi chooses my makeup. So I do have a corgi. He is 8 months old and his name is Duke. He's adorable, he's super energetic, he's a puppy, so it makes sense. But other than that, I will be inserting the clips of my corgi choosing the makeup for me and stuff. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Next is going to be 3 primers, the Hourglass Mineral Veil, the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and the Becca Ever Matte. Which one do you want? It looks like he likes the Hourglass Mineral Veil. So for my primer, my corgi chose the Hourglass Mineral Veil primer. And as usual, you guys know already that this is one of my holy grails when it comes to my primers, because it just makes my skin feel really smooth and it does not make my face feel really greasy, or it doesn't make it feel like I have like my pores are clogged or anything like that. So it's a really good primer, even though it is on the pricier side. That is the only downfall about it, but other than that, it is an amazing primer, trust me. So I'm going to be doing my eyebrows first. Next is going to be for my eyebrows. It's going to be the It Cosmetics Brow Powder. It's going to be this Chala brow cream. And it's going to be another eyebrow pencil. It looks like he likes that one, so I'm going to keep this one. This is what my corgi chose for me. So this is the $1 Billion Brows. This is a mini universal brow pencil. This is in the shade, it doesn't have a shade, but it looks like it's kind of like a taupey color. It looks like this. So I'm going to be doing it with this. It looks like it's a twist up, which is good. I actually like these a lot. I don't like the ones you have to sharpen it with, because I feel like it's just a really pain to be sharpening them, and then sometimes they fall and it's just a pain. I'm going to be closing up a little to my mirror right here so I can see what I'm doing. I've been wanting to try the Anastasia brow pomade, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work really well like everybody makes it seem. What do you guys think? Should I try it? Is it actually good? If you have tried it, leave a comment down in the comment section and tell me if you like it, if there's the pros, cons about it, if you recommend it, stuff like that. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my eyeshadow. Now I have 2 eyeshadow primers. Which one do you like? Hey. He likes this one, the Urban Decay. And for my eyeshadow primer, Duke, my corgi, he chose the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer. And it looks like this. It's from Urban Decay. It's actually my #1 eyeshadow primer. I like it a lot. because I do have oily eyelids, and this actually makes the eyeshadow stay for so long. It's amazing. It really is. I just put a little bit, just like that, spread it out with my finger. So for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. It looks like this. So first off, I'm going to start off by palette. So I'm going to be giving him to choose between the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Alamar Cosmetics palette, and the Ace Beauty palette. I think he wants to go with the Ace Beauty. Do you want this one? Yes? You like this one? So I'm gonna go with the Ace Beauty for this one. This is what Duke chose. So this is what the eyeshadows look like from the inside. It's 8 shadows. It's going to be 3 shimmers, and then it's going to be 5 matte shades, which I actually like the shades. The shades are actually really good, and the pigmentation is amazing, and they blend out really, really well. Then I'm gonna be going in first with this shade right here, this one, and this is the name Patchouli, I believe. So sorry if I butchered up that name, but I'm not too good at pronouncing any names, so set that down first. Next, I'm going to be applying this shade right here, Clove. I'm going to be applying Clove all over my crease. This is actually such a pretty color. It's like a coral pinky shade.
It's not too bright, it's just the right amount of pink, which is actually really, really nice. I like that. As you can tell, these shades are actually really easy to blend out. I'm having like no problem whatsoever to blend out. They do have a little bit of fallout, but that is okay. I don't really mind the fallout as long as the shadows actually have the pigmentation and the blendability. And in this case, they're actually blending really well, so it's actually fine. I am going to be bringing this shade pretty high, just because I want that color to stand out a little more when I blend out the rest of the shades.
Next, I'm going to be going in with the shade Poppy right here, which is a little of a deeper burgundy color. I'm going to be going in, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you what brush I used for the last shade. I used my Morphe E17 brush. It's just like this, a blending brush, which is actually a really nice brush. So for the shade Poppy right here, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe Y19 brush. It's like this. This is from the Gilded set. These brushes are actually really, really nice. They're really easy to handle with. They are not cheap. They are actually really good quality. I do have a review on the Gilded set, and if you want to see that video, I will link it down in the description box below so you guys can go and watch it, and if you want a new set of brushes, you can get those. So I'm going to be going in with that shade, tap off the excess, and just go and tap it a little bit on the very end and just blend it out. And this one I'm going to be going a little bit lower than the last shade. I just pretty much want to deepen it up. For the middle part, I'm just going to be going in with this shimmer shade right here, which is the shade called Myrtle. It's a shimmer shade. It's similar to like a copper pink shade. And for that, I'm going to be using the Vintage Cosmetics brush. And this is step 3, Go Girl Go. It looks like this. And And I'm not going to apply any concealer whatsoever because I don't want it to be too much of a bright color. I just want it to be just a subtle, sparkly eye look. Okay, just go in the center. I'm going to be doing a wing liner. Next, I'm going to give him two options. It's going to be either this Pretty Bulgur eyeliner, or it's going to be the felt tip from EM Cosmetics. Well, he went first for the Pretty Bulgur, so I'm going to keep the Pretty Bulgur one. That's going to be the one I'm going to be using. Duke chose the Pretty Bulgur eyeliner. It looks like this. It's actually a pretty cute little eyeliner container. It actually has a lot of product in here. Next, I'm going to make him choose between my lashes. It looks like he likes these, which are the Baddington lashes. So I'm going to go with these. For my lashes, I'm going to be using the Baddington lashes. These are in the style Monroe 3D silk lashes, and they look like this. Make him choose for my mascara, which is the Butter London Double Decker lashes, the Tartiest mascara, and the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. And it looks like it's going to be the Double Decker by Butter London. And for my regular mascara, I'm going to be using the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. It looks like this. And this is what I'm going to be starting off my base with and then putting on my lashes on top. My lashes are finally on. It took a while because I wasn't really used to putting my eyelashes anymore. But here it is. So next, I'm going to be doing my foundation. Next, I'm going to give him to choose from 3 foundations. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. The, what is this? The Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. The Madame Poreless. And the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And he likes the Estee Lauder, so that's the one I'm going to be using. So for my foundation, he chose the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Looks like this. Mine is in the shade 4W2 Toasty Toffee. I actually gave him the option of either grabbing my Y6 brush or a just a regular beauty sponge, and he chose the beauty sponge. So I'm going to give him to choose if I'm going to be putting my foundation with either a sponge or my Y6. Which one do you like? The sponge. He likes the sponge.
And this is where I like to correct my eyeshadow. Just like that, and then blend it out. And then go in again. And blend it out, and the same on the other side.
For my concealer, Duke chose the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Concealer. It looks like this. Next, I'm gonna make him choose for my concealers. Tarte Shape Tape. This is the Becca. And this is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. He's smelling this one a lot, so I'm gonna go with this one. And this is the Bare Minerals one. And this is in the shade Dark Tan Neutral. And I actually love this concealer. It's one of my favorites. Okay, just like this. And for my setting powder, I'm going to be going in with the Laura Mercier powder. It's just a regular translucent powder. And I'm also glad Duke chose this one because it's my all-time favorite. Next, I have two setting powders, which is the Laura Mercier and the Pretty Bulgur. He liked the Laura Mercier one, as you can see. So I've been testing out another translucent powder, but I'm not too sure if I like it or not yet. So I was actually glad that he chose this one, just because I know this one's always gonna look good on my skin. For my contour, I'm going to be doing using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Next, I'm going to give him to choose from two contour palettes, which is going to be the Kat Von D Shade and Light, and the other one's going to be the Pure Cosmetics Sculpture palette. Let me see. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? He went for first for the Shade and Light, so I'm gonna go on with this one. I'm going to be using my Morphe R10 brush. It looks like this. It's just a medium-sized brush. It's not too fluffy, it's not too wide. It's just big enough to where it actually gets my cheeks right here to contour, of course. So I'm going to be mixing this first shade and the second shade. So these two, I'm going to mix them just because I actually don't have a shade in the middle that will actually go with my skin tone. Next, I'm going to be doing my blush. Next is going to be blushes. It's those three. And he went for the Pretty Bulgur one, so I'm going to be using the one for Pretty Bulgur. That one, Duke chose the Pretty Bulgur blush. This is in the shade Make Them Blush. And it's just a pretty pinky shade. I actually like it a lot. I feel like it goes really well with my skin tone. And I'm going to be using a Luxie 660 brush for this. This is actually a precision foundation brush, but I don't like to use it for foundation. I like to use it for blush because I feel like it's a better application when it comes to it. So I'm just going to go in with it. Next, for highlight, I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics highlight. It looks like this, and it's going to be in the shade Prosecco Pop. Next are going to be my highlighters, the Tarte, the Becca, or the City Color. It looks like he went for the Becca Cosmetics. He's even licking it, so I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to be using the Morphe Y13 brush. It's a fan brush from the Gilded Set. Again, if you have not seen that video, I will link it down below so you can watch it. So just like that. Put some right here. For the last two items for my makeup, I have the Bodyology lip liner in the shade Healthberry. It looks like this. It's a pretty, like a pinky nudie shade. Next is going to be two lip liners. It looks like he likes the one from Bodyography. So it's going to be the one from Bodyography. For the actual liquid lipstick, it's going to be the ColourPop Ultra Matte liquid lip in the shade Speed Dial. So it just looks like this. Okay, next is going to be these two options for my lipstick. Which one do you want? I think he went for the ColourPop. This is an ultra matte lip in the shade Speed Dial. And last but not least, we're going to be going with our setting spray. The Garnier setting spray or facial mist and the Urban Decay The Slick. Which do you like? He likes the Urban Decay one, so we'll go with that one. Which is the Urban Decay The Slick setting spray. Just let that sit in a little bit. This is the final look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, please link it down below, or any other suggestions you guys have for me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on that notification bell for any uploads that I do, so you guys don't miss out on any of my videos. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Those are going to be the products that I'm going to be using to create my look today for today's video. He actually likes my sponge. You don't need that one. Thank you so much, Duke. Thank you for choosing all my makeup. Hey, you don't need that. You don't need it. No.